Well, just before I welcome the Lord Mayor up to the podium, I think it's time for another cheers for some more of our founding partners. So here we go for the next group. Doctors for the Environment Australia, D Squared Consulting, EcoCaddy, Energy Efficiency Council of Australia, Eureka Environmental Upgrade Finance, Finsbury Green, GoGet, Goodhouse Architecture, the Government of South Australia, and Greening Australia, South Australia. Big cheer for that group. And you can see that's just from D to G, so we still have a long list of you who have all signed up, and it is, as the Minister said, a fantastic time to be part of it. So, we do have the Lord Mayor here, and as I've said, he's my favourite Lord Mayor. I don't know what else I can say except that he never fails to inspire on this topic, and I think we're very lucky to have him as a leader on carbon neutral Adelaide. Lord Mayor.
After an introduction like that, I'd like to thank our favourite state government CEO, our favourite local government CEO, Mark Goldstone, notwithstanding. Honourable Ian Hunter, MLC, Minister for Climate Change. Minister, thank you. My fellow elected members, Mark Parnell, MLC, Professor Simon Beecham, Pro Vice-Chancellor, University of Adelaide, Jenny Paradiso, Managing Director of Suntrix and recipient of the 2016 Telstra Australian Entrepreneur of the Year Award, Lee Soderwald, Executive Manager, Corporate Services, United Communities. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. And Amway Foundation members, a special welcome to you also. Well done. I must say, on behalf of my fellow elected members, it is always a great honour to stand here with the Minister and to share the story about South Australians' pathway and clearly pronounced pathway to a more sustainable future. And this is another example of that. As the Minister said, this is a milestone, and this is a very profound milestone for so many reasons. What we do know is that our pathway to carbon neutrality is both an environmental necessity and a giant economic opportunity. Only today, I've been hosting a number of mayors from right around Australia who are here for a technology conference. And interestingly, if you look at the interchangeability about sustainability and technology, they're all here to talk about smart city infrastructure and smart city solutions. But what they're really talking about is sustainability. So if you look at sustainability and smart city solutions and technology, these terms are almost interchangeable. So if you're in the sustainability business, you are in the technology business. If you're in the technology business, you are in the sustainability business, because it is technology which is going to be the enabler of the solutions for better environmental practices, better building construction methods, better building management systems, better transport systems, better waterways management, better waste management, better energy management. The list just goes on and on and on, and it's all about embracing new technology. So when the Minister and I were in Paris in December 2015, we both listened to Michael Bloomberg, former Mayor of New York City and owner of Bloomberg. And Michael Bloomberg was saying your pathway to success as subnational governments or even national governments is your ability to partner. Your ability to partner with other levels of government, and I'm very proud that we have a very strong working relationship with the state government of South Australia when it comes to sustainability, and it is being noticed, but also your ability to partner with universities and your ability to partner with industry. So today is a great milestone. It is a great accolade, and we are incredibly appreciative of you, because we cannot walk this journey towards a more sustainable future alone as a government, of any level of government. We must walk it with industry. We must walk it with academia. We must walk it with all levels of government together. And we have 2 out of 3, Minister. We need to crack the 3rd one, and we'll do it in time.
Yeah.
So when we hold this discussion about carbon neutral Adelaide 2025, and it was Christina Figueres, who was with the UN, who really provided us, I think, with a penny drop moment some years ago now, was that we've reached this tipping point where our GDP, our global economic output continues to grow, but our carbon emissions begin to level, if not fall, globally. And that is all about technology. That is all about innovation. That is all about entrepreneurship, and that is all about corporates. In fact, only the other day I was looking at the RE100 website, Renewable Energy 100, which is 100 major corporates around the world who have signed on to a renewable energy future, and they're committing themselves to targets also. So this is a movement. This is a global movement, and it's irreversible. So we are incredibly appreciative that you have joined us at this early stage, and together we will reap the benefits in future years, and we will reap them for future generations. There's no doubt about it. And when it comes to the business community, in so many ways, in the last 24 months, there's been a profound tipping point where the business community understand efficiency. The business community understand allocation of scarce resources. They do it intuitively. They do it in their boardrooms. They do it at their front line. So many businesses now are looking at sustainability as not only a pathway to an improved environment, but they're looking at it as a pathway towards a sustainable business model. And that's what the tipping point has been. And that's why we are in such a different space. When the Minister and I were having these conversations 2 years ago, these conversations have matured out of sight in the last 2 years, because the world in this space has matured out of sight. So thank you. Every city on the planet is focusing and talking about what we're talking about here today. We are not alone on this endeavour, and we are not alone on this imperative. So why don't we be first? It's a very simple proposition. If every city on the planet is talking about sustainability and how they can manage their scarce resources in a changing world better, why don't we lead it? Why don't we turn it into something which it becomes an absolutely essential part of our DNA and part of our brand? It becomes something which you as business people can export. The world is looking for solutions. Industry needs to provide them. Entrepreneurs will unlock them. Governments will support you in doing so. So when you look at and play a very simple word association game, when you think about New York City, what do you think about? Maybe the Eiffel Tower. When you think, well, no, that's Paris. That's the wrong city. There you go. That's the wrong word association game, Minister. When you think about Austin, Texas, what do you think about? You think about live music. Well, when you think about Adelaide, let's think about sustainability. Why don't we own that notion globally? Because people will come to us from all over the world to learn how we did it, how we were the city, how we were the state that achieved carbon neutrality, how we work with our universities, how we work with our entrepreneurs, and how we met the milestones, how we met the goals, and we met the ambitions that we have set for ourselves. So on behalf of the City Council, sincere thanks, well done. Your job is to go forth and multiply, and let's expand these numbers every 12 months, and together we will do this. Thanks so much.